YouTube viewers, it's Cynthia Michael from Screwed Productions bringing you a new podcast from my segment called The Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand it. Also, I'm talking my best not to breathe so hard during this whole audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. Anyway, and finally, if you're under 18, this podcast would take on adult language. So basically, if you're under 18, this process will take adult language. So with this and the legal out the way, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto. Episode 42. So basically, the latest episode starts off, we see Boruto and the Boruto and his squad in forest and the forest trying to catch something. So basically, it turns out they were on the mission. The thing it was a capture mission. So basically, turns out the thing they were supposed to catch was a cat. Turns out a mission cat. So basically, after Boruto and company caught the cat, and turned into his owner, Boruto got really pissed off that, we've been doing this, catching cats and all these bullshit missions. So basically, ever since our first mission, we didn't do any bullshit missions. So basically, he went to the mission office, where they're being, all the missions be signed missions and shit. So basically, he was arguing with the lady that, we were like, me and my squad want a better mission. And the lady's like, hey, and right now, well, basically, it's like, only missions we got is just detecting duty, etc. A lot of small missions. So basically, that's the Konoha showed up and said, "What the hell do you expect?" Back in my day, sometimes we used to do go on good missions, but since we're in the age of peace, it's not like that anymore. So basically nowadays, nowadays, most of the missions either be guard duty, fighting with the animals, or helping around the business with hanging their job. So basically, that's what Koha will do. Was explained to Boruto. So basically, he hopes that he was kind of bummed out that he might not have a good mission in his first mission. So anyway, by Boruto went in the big square to the big monster in the big square. Reported that Kiva and Rock Lee should stop a bank robbery in the Henley village. So basically, Boruto said, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me!" So basically, Boruto was like thinking to himself, "I like to do something. I like to stop the bank robbery myself." So anyway, Miki was for him like, okay then, Boruto, like disagreeing with him and shit. So basically, Boruto looked at the toy store and he was reminded that that a new video game just came out. So he went to the toy store, bought the new video game and whatnot. So basically, once he bought it, Shirada showed up and told him that, Konoha Sensei got to urgent for us. Turns out somebody Shirada said that somebody has barricaded himself at at one of the Henley banks. So basically, he had a bomb and whatnot. So basically, our job is to help the Henley police to help this on the situation for things get that for things go wrong. So anyway, Boruto is like, all right. So basically, I'm gonna have my bank. So basically, Boruto came to that, he's going to stop a bank robber from blowing up the bank. So basically, when they got there, the bank was not, pretty much the bank was the size of a house. As like a small house, so basically Boruto was kind of dull, and the bad guy was not very threatening or menacing. He was kind of like a nervous goofball. So anyway, they met with the head of the police. Turns out his name is Captain Cholera. So anyway, turns out that Shirada knows him. Turns out that Shirada knows him, like, he knows and whatnot. So anyway, Captain Cholera was like, when you get older, I like you to join the Henley police as well. So basically, So basically, after the introductions and whatnot, so basically, the guy, so basically, Captain Carver said this guy's not a average bank robber. So basically, he's kind of an amateur. So basically, he does have a bomb strapped to his chest, but we don't know if it's fake or not. So basically, he still is a kind of threat, but he still is an amateur. So basically, the best thing to do is try to negotiate with him, calm him down, and give him, negotiate with him to get himself up, for somebody get hurt, basically like, just go in, talk to him, convince him to give himself up and just on the bomb, it's just a fake or not. So basically, Boruto was like, Boruto was like, I'll go and talk to him. So basically, Boruto went in the bank and whatnot. The bank robber, his name was Haguro. So basically, Haguro was just like the police captain said, he is an amateur and whatnot. So basically, Boruto suggested that, you take these hostage. So basically, to try to negotiate with Haguro. Turns out that Haguro used to be a video game developer until he got fired. So basically, when he got fired, he got sick. So basically, because of his medical bills that, were stacking up, he took he lost his lost his job and his health got bad and whatnot. So he took a loan for a long time. So that's the reason why he's doing this. So basically, Boruto was like, Boruto was trying to, man, that's terrible. So I felt kind of sorry for him. Turns out, Haguro said, Alvin said, I had nothing left to use, so basically he activated the bomb. So basically it had a 5-minute timer. So basically, Boruto was saying, wait a minute, like, what game did you work on? Turns out Haguro was to one of the video games that's better create the video game that Boruto just bought. So basically, Boruto told Haguro to reach his pocket for the video game, and that's when Haguro was like, after Boruto realized that sometimes that's when Boruto realized sometimes even the sinful missions can be, even the most simple missions can be even the most exciting ones. So anyway, So basically, Huggo tried to, shut the bomb, but it didn't want to shut off. So basically, Boruto had Hagro untie him, and he used his lightning star jutsu to disable the bomb. So basically, Boruto came out with Hagro, lightning got blown up and shit like that, blah blah blah. At the police station, turns out, according to the captain, that the bomb that Huckle had was a dud. So basically, even though so basically, they took the fact that that he was having a hard time with losing his job and shit. So basically, he's not going to do any serious time. So basically, he might get us with a might get off, might get off, he didn't really hurt anybody, the wrong mistake and shit, so basically, he's gonna get off with a minor punishment. So basically, that's when Boruto called Kiki up, and told him about Hogwarts. So basically, Boruto called Dinky and convinced him to give him a job at his company. So basically, Boruto did a nice thing. So basically, Boruto did a nice thing for Hagro, hopefully finding a job at Dinky's corporation. So anyway, meanwhile, Cole Haru was talking to the captain. The captain was talking about some gang, about some gay activity about some gay activity that's been reported in others by nearby business about this weird and mysterious gang. So basically, while Cole Harbour was talking about that, while they were in discussion, one of the captain's man which is the air, it's like, which is the air, and the captain's like, so they've been spotted in the area. The gang has been spotted in the area. In the episode in it, with these guys shuffling to business to bring, wearing masks, just staring at something, just staring at the site at some nearby village. So basically, whoever this gang is, it must be some real bad people. So anyway, this episode was okay. This episode was okay. But at least Boruto learned a lesson. So anyway, it's a very simple lesson, but at least Boruto learned something in this episode. So anyway, this episode was okay. So anyway, like always, it's essentially like a sign off. 1,